Hi, in this video we want to take a look at the properties of 3D shapes. Starting off with the sphere, we're going to take a look at the surface area of the sphere and the volume of a sphere. Now the surface area is obtained by this formula, and there's not much understanding you need to have about it, and the volume is described by this formula over here. And naturally we tend to say that the volume of a 3D object is the area of the base multiplied by the height, or the perpendicular height. But in this case, if it is a sphere, we don't really have a base for a sphere, so it has its own separate formulas. Moving on, we have the cube. The cube has a surface area of 6s squared. This is because the area of one face of a cube is s squared, since it will be s multiplied by s, or side times side. But then we have 6 faces, 1, 2, 3 that we can see, then the other 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom that we cannot see, making a total of 6 faces. That's why it's 6 squared. And then in order for us to get the volume, it's area of the base multiplied by the height. So the area of a base of a square is s squared multiplied by the height. The perpendicular height in this case is also s. Therefore, s squared times s gives us s cubed. Moving on, we have the square-based pyramid. So we already know that the base is a square. So for the volume, it's going to be s squared. But then the height that we want to use is gonna be a third of this height over here. So our formula ends up being a third s squared h. Then moving on, the area of this shape is described by s squared plus 2s and this entire thing. And you don't have to know this. These are formulas that you will be given, so you just need to understand them in case the question needs some understanding. Next, we have the cylinder. The cylinder has 2 circles and 1 rectangular sheet. That's why it's 2 pi r squared, which is area of a circle, and then 2 pi r h is the circumference, or 2 pi r is the circumference and h is the height. So pi r squared, so 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h for the area of this rectangle. Then we also have the volume. The volume is the area of the base, which is pi r squared multiplied by the height. Then the last one is the cone. The cone is the surface area of a cone is gotten by this formula, the pi r squared for this part, and then if we were to roll out this top part, we would have an expression that says pi r root of r squared plus h squared. Then we have the volume, which is a third pi r squared h. Then that's about it for properties of 3D shapes. Just the ones where there's some understanding, make sure you understand as much as you can.